The verse of the week can be found in Hebrews chapter 6 verse 19 to 20. Which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which entereth into that within the veil, whither the forerunner is for us entered, even Jesus made an high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. There are two parts of this verse that I would like to talk about. There is the veil, and there is Christ as our anchor. I'd like to start with the veil. In the sanctuary, God's presence, the Shekinah glory, can be found in the most holy place. Now in this place, there is no one else could enter this place. This place is very holy. So only the high priest can enter alone. A veil is separating the holy place and the most holy place. The high priest would then enter on behalf of everyone and seeks forgiveness before the throne of God by sprinkling the blood of the lamb that was killed on the mercy seat of God. Those who believe in the blood of the lamb and seeks forgiveness will then be pardoned. The wages of sin is death, and if sin is not pardoned, death awaits. These worlds filled with wickedness, Satan and his angels are always working hard to make us fall into sin. How can we survive? May we remember that Christ is our anchor, and He has entered the veil. Paul illustrates the experience of the disciples of God and their trust in Jesus with a ship and its anchor. In the midst of a stormy sea, where the lightning flashes, where the thunders roar, when the wind blows hard and the waves are rough, it is very hard for a ship to dock safely to shore. The water will be too shallow and the rocks are always near the bay, often resulting to a shipwreck. The only way to dock safely is that the anchor of a ship to be let down to the ground and hold the ground firm and tight. The tighter the hold of an anchor, the more secure the ship would be. Hope accomplishes for the soul the same thing which an anchor does for a ship. It makes it fast and secure. An anchor preserves a ship when the waves beat and the wind blows. And as long as the anchor holds, so long the ship is. So with the soul of the Christian, in the tempests and trials of life, his mind is calm as long as his hope of heaven is firm. If Christ is our anchor, which has gone before us into the veil, what trial or temptation should we fear? If God be for us, who can be against us? Will your anchor hold in the storms of life? When the clouds unfold their wings of strife, when the strong tides lift and the cables strain, will your anchor drift or firm remain? We have an anchor that keeps the soul steadfast and sure while the billows roll, fastened to the rock which cannot move, grounded firm and deep in the Saviour's love. No one else could enter the most holy place except for the high priest, because in the presence of a holy God, no sin is allowed. But Christ has gone before us, and He has stood on our behalf to stand before God, to seek forgiveness on our behalf, that one day, when finally we go to heaven face to face with God, because our firm on God was strong, because our hold on Christ was firm, we will be able to stand before God as well. Thank you for listening.